John. I have a question about creating custom forms or modifying the edit form.aspx page. Do we still have some time?
Sure, John. Go on.
So the question is, in SharePoint Designer, if I open to modify, say, the edit form or new form page for a list, shouldn't I see the columns that are associated with that list as opposed to just like vague generic column name 1, column name 2, column name 3?
This is Laura. Yeah, I did a screencast on that too. So basically what you're going to get when you create that just form just at the beginning is, yeah, it's just a generic column 1, column 2. What you're going to do is insert a new custom form, either hide that original one or delete it, and insert a new custom form in there as a data view web part. So you're going to do you're going to click at the top left, insert, and choose like SharePoint controls or something like that, and then you're going to choose custom form, and that's where you're going to pick whether you want it to be new, edit, or display, and pick the list, and then it puts your custom form in there, which you can then tweak.
Okay.
But I have in my list of data view web part screencasts, that's one of them.
Okay, yeah, I see it. I see it here. Okay. Thanks.
All right.
Just make sure that you create a copy of that. You said that, right, Laura?
No, I didn't send it. I think he's already on the page. But yeah, that's what it shows in the screencast. Is be sure and create a copy of the original and don't try modifying that original form ASPX page.
You can modify the original, which makes other things easy. But if you do, you don't delete that existing control. You just hide it. If you delete it, then it won't work.
Right.
But another trick is just hiding it and then doing everything that Laura said. So either way, because you're customizing that list, so at that point, you have a couple of options. But
I've had experiences where I modified the original one and I didn't delete the original list or do anything like that, and I modified it so many times, and I guess I just hosed it up, and basically when I broke that form, it broke the whole list, and I couldn't ever do anything else with it. So that's one of the reasons where it's so just finicky and funky that you might as well just create a whole new page and not even touch those original ones.
Okay, and if I have a drop down on that form that's based on another list or a different list, can I filter the values that from that list so that only certain values are displayed as an option in the drop down?
No. Basically, no. there's a CodePlex, like what's called cascading drop-down, like thing that you can install to be able to do that, but that's not something you can do out of the box.
Okay.
I spent hours of my life trying to figure out how to do that out of the box. That you just can't. And you can do it in InfoPath. And so I did another screencast on how to do that in InfoPath. You just can't do it with one of those forms.
Okay.
Hey, Laura,
right?
you can do that with jQuery, which is Java, just straight up Java Script. So.
Okay, yeah, cool. I guess I consider that custom code, so I didn't mention jQuery. I never do. So.
Yeah. I actually have a post on how to do it with JavaScript, and at least on how to actually create your own variables in JavaScript that map to some of the form controls. And you can definitely, within the JavaScript, you can filter on certain values by just calling on change methods.
Right. Okay. Got it.
I can post it on LinkedIn.
Thank you for listening to a highlighted segment of SharePoint ShopTalk. Join us live and ask your own questions every Thursday, 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. You may also join our group on LinkedIn at SharePoint ShopTalk. That's our group name. And we hope that you can join us. We look forward to the continued sharing of SharePoint knowledge.